Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000. And to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one The Time of Israel's Punishment. The Time of Israel's Punishment. Call halal Yahawah Bahashem Yahawahshi. Call halal Yimla Alahayanawa Yahawah Bahashem Yahawahshi. And something that's on my spirit, and as the title reads, the time of Israel's punishment. And we know Israel, Jerusalem, is a people before a place. Israel, Jerusalem, is a people before a place. And the Lord told you that judgment must start at His sanctuary with His people. This will be straight to the point. And starting with you so-called Negroes, you so-called black folks, you so-called African Americans, being the head tribe, the tribe of Judah. Yahawah Bahashem Yahawahshi, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he is a so-called Negro with dark brown skin and woolly hair. He's from the tribe of Judah. King David from the tribe of Judah. King Solomon, the tribe of Judah. Judah being the head tribe. And on down. Benjamin and Levi being the southern kingdom. And then the northern kingdom being the so-called Latinos and Native American Indians. The rest of the tribes. But judgment is going to start with the Lord's people. And, the Lord told you they persecuted me. They're going to persecute you. And we're entering that time of Jacob's trouble. And Jacob's trouble is for Jacob. It's for the Lord's people. The Lord is getting ready to purge out 2/3 of His own people. Because the Lord is coming back to deliver His elect, the chosen, the remnant out of His people. And in this Jacob's trouble, the 2/3 that the 2/3 of the Lord's people, they're not gonna make it through this. All hell, all kind of persecution is coming to you so-called black folks, to you so-called Negroes, and to the so-called Latinos and Native American Indians, the Lord's people. We are entering the time of Jacob's trouble, where we just seen Donald Trump just make that announcement that he's giving all federal immunity to these government agents. You would be a fool to sit here and be comfortable, because the wolf is coming. The wolf is coming, and ultimately this is the Lord who's doing this. We're coming into the worst time ever on earth. And to you so-called Negroes, you so-called black folks, and to the so-called Latinos and Native American Indians, to the tribes, you should be seeking the Lord with everything that you got right now. Ain't nobody safe until they make it on them chariots. There is nobody safe until you make it on those chariots. Because the Lord tell you the time is going to be so bad. The elect, the Lord's elect, his remnant shall scarcely make it. But to you two-thirds of the Lord's people, you're going to perish. You're not going to make it on those chariots. You'll be brought back in the kingdom through marriage, and marriage is sex. You so-called Negroes, you so-called black folks, you cannot be comfortable. The wolf is coming. The so-called Latinos, the so-called Native American Indians, the tribes, the wolf is coming. Let me go here. The other nations gonna get caught up in this trouble too. They're not gonna escape. But we're in that time of Israel's punishment. Let me go here. Ezekiel. Ezekiel 5 and 8. Ezekiel 5 and 8, and it reads, it says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, behold, I, even I, am against thee, and will execute judgment in the midst of thee, in the sight of the nations. Huh? The Lord said he said, and will execute judgments in the midst of thee, in the sight of the nations. This is what has been going on. The Lord said he's going to expose you. He's going to punish you publicly, Jake, you Israelites. Because it's coming down to the wire now that if you're calling yourself an Israelite, you're going to be demonized and labeled as a terrorist. This is where it's finna go with these extremist groups. The Lord is getting ready to purge out 2/3 of all of his people. There's some sifting going on. Judgment is going to start with the Lord's people and on down to the other nations. None of you tribe members better get comfortable. It's finna get real hard out here. And we seen what's done happen. The Lord has punished Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. He's punished us publicly. Oh yeah. You get gunned down, you get mistreated, you get thrown in prison. As a whole, as a nation, you're on the bottom. You take the most crummiest jobs. You're impoverished. You're all in the ghettos, the barrios. You come out of the worst conditions. Oh yeah, he's embarrassed Jake publicly. It says 9. And in all the nations, they see it. They laugh, they joke, they crack jokes about it. Jake is beat down in captivity. Beat down. It says 9, it says, and I will do in thee that which I have not done. See, the Lord said, and I will do in thee that which I have not done. Whereunto I will not do any more the like, because of all thine abominations. The Lord said to you so-called Negroes, you so-called black folks, you so-called Latinos and Native American Indians, to the tribes, you Israelites, the Lord said to 2/3, he said he's going to punish you like he has never done before. This is why Jacob's trouble's coming. This is going to be worse than slavery coming. He said he's going to punish you like he has never done before. Jake, you're getting ready to lose everything. And I will do in thee that which I have not done, and whereunto I will not do any more the like, because of all thine abominations. And we know you so-called Negroes, you so-called black folks, and not so-called Latinos and Native American Indians, you're into every single kind of thing except the Lord. You celebrate all the holidays. All the holidays. You eat all the abominable foods: shrimp, crab, lobster, uh, you know, you commit all the adultery, you know, you worship all these false gods. You're just full of idolatry. It's all about money. Proud, you know, selling out your people. The Lord said the whole head is sick. The whole head is sick. And then look at the behavior of our people as a whole. The behavior. All thine abominations. It says 10. It says, therefore the father shall eat the sons. Therefore the father shall eat the sons in the midst thereof, and the sons shall eat the fathers. And I will execute judgments in thee, and the whole remnant of thee will I scatter into all the winds. There's a physical famine coming. The lack of food, the lack of bread, the cannibalism. This already happened in times past. It's finna happen again. You see the egg shortages. You're gonna start to see things just disappear, and then we see the pestilence that are coming. It's coming onto your food. And we know Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil, he's shutting off all your resources. So you're troubled on all sides. 11, it says, wherefore, as I live, saith the Lord, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. The Lord is swearing. The Lord is swearing. Wherefore, as I live, saith the Lord, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Surely, because thou hast defiled my sanctuary with all thy detestable things, and with all thine abominations, therefore will I diminish. The Lord said he's going to diminish thee. Neither shall mine eye spare, neither will I have any pity. The Lord is pissed off at you, Jake. You better be trying to seek the Lord in this time right now, because the Lord, like he said, he's giving the sword into the hand of the slayer. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the white folks, and they got all their. We see what Donald Trump is doing. They're shutting off all your resources, and they getting ready to bring in. They're bringing that sword through. All this AI technology, the biometric system, removing your physical cash out the way. They're making it tough. They're taxing you to death. And they want smoke. They want you to try to fight against them, so they can bring out this weaponry on you, because we know those weapons, all that AI technology and these military weapons and things like that. All of that is the Lord's weapon, his weapons of his indignation. This is the left hand of the Lord. This is what Esau represents. The so-called white man. He's blessed with the sword. Go to Genesis. It'll tell you he's blessed with the actual sword. They about to bring it all out in this end, ultimately for you tribes. All the behavior, the celebrating all these holidays, eating all this abominable food, gang banging, extortion and organized crime. I mean, racketeering. Our people are just gone, man, gone. And then you reject the Lord's word, but you're about to find out you're gonna pay for that. And everybody's hearing this word. All the tribes are hearing about this word on who you are. But they don't believe it. It says the Lord said his eyes not gonna spare. So you and your children are gonna get caught up into this. Those that didn't come back. He said, my eyes shall not spare. It says 12. It says a third part of these shall die. A third part of these shall die. With what? With pestilence and with famine shall they be consumed in the midst of thee. And we know the ultimate pestilence is those ICBM, those nuclear missiles, that flame, that fervent heat when it hits. That's the ultimate pestilence, because it's gonna burn you up. It says, and the third part shall fall by the sword about thee, and I will scatter a third part into all the winds, and I will draw out a sword after them. See? So to you so-called Negroes, you black folks, the wolf is coming. You got it coming. You got it coming. To you so-called Latinos, you so-called Native American, Indians, you tribes, the wolf is persecution is coming to the Lord's people. We any day at this right now. We see everything. The Lord is lining everything up. Because he told you he's going to observe you like a leopard. This is what the Lord is doing right now. Because judgment gonna start with the Lord's people, but he's observing his people right now, starting with his people. And we know the leopard is the greatest hunter in the animal kingdom. He watching everybody's ways right now. Nobody is safe until you make it on those chariots. Shalom.